Yeah, welcome back everyone. This is Marian, and this is my leader who I have been following from today morning. Uh, we just came here to BBM at morning 10, and now it is 5:13. So the office is about to close. Everyone left. So now this is the most awaited thing, which is the final interview. It's not like an interview, but where I ask, or here I just ask you questions and just get all your insights. So before we start, can you just introduce yourself to all the audience?
Sure, Rian. My name is Natesh Mahadevan. I work for a company called Pomidala Distribution Private Limited, and I head the division as a general manager.
Yeah. So now let's start with the questions. So my first question to you is, what is the story behind your journey into the distribution industry? Was there a definite moment that set you on this path?
The Indian market as a whole is going through some exciting times. The business that I head is the alcohol or the liquor business, which is growing at a phenomenal rate. So there is immense potential in the business, and we decided to enter this market just last year, and so far the story has been pretty good.
So second question is, in an industry that constantly evolves, how do you keep your fingers on the pulse of new trends and technologies?
Rian, that's a great question because you just asked something about a favorite topic of mine. This is to do with continuous learning. Unless you learn continuously and unlearn, you will not be able to survive, leave alone thrive. So, from that point of view, we work very closely with leading market research agencies. We get constant data reports from them, and we pretty much are on top of trends vis-a-vis the consumer behavior, the shopping behavior, the consumption pattern, and so on and so forth. All those indices which help us make the right decision when we operate in this liquor market in India.
Yeah, so the third question is, as a leader, how do you balance making tough business decisions while keeping your team motivated and inspired?
Interesting question again. So it is a tricky question as well, because on one side you have the company's requirements to be achieved. On the other side, you have what is called as the human related aspects. It's a fine line that one's draw, but then it all boils down to two things. One is recruiting the best talent from the market. The other aspect is the great company culture and environment that we provide for people to excel themselves. So, right from day one, as part of induction, we not only try to get the best talent from the outside market, but also strive very hard to provide the right working environment for the people to be themselves, express themselves, and show their personality out and do a great job for us in the company.
Yes, and now the fourth question. How do you turn challenging client relationship into opportunities for growth and success? Could you share an example?
Absolutely. In fact, the industry which I operate in is considered as one of the very difficult industries to work in. Purely from the fact that the liquor or the alcohol industry is highly regulated in India. To the extent that the liquor industry provides close to about 2% of India's GDP contribution. So the barriers of entry is exceptionally hard. But this also means that there are very few players in the market. The competition is stiff, but the number of competitors are not too many. So we find that in this sort of an environment, an opportunity for a company like ours to entrench ourselves, prove ourselves, build our capabilities, and compete very fiercely in this alcohol business.
Okay, so now this is the fifth and the final question. So this question is so important that all my friends, teachers, and everyone would be eagerly waiting to listen. So the question is, what's one piece of advice you did give to someone like me looking to break into the distribution industry in the next few years?
There are a few points which I could share. So, the first and foremost is do a lot of research before jumping into anything. Understand what the market potential is, understand some of the nuances related to the industry, like the intervention of the government, how difficult it is, or the ease of doing business in this industry. The second aspect I will add is look at your own internal capabilities. Are you ready today, or are you ready to invest in the near future to take on this opportunity in this liquor distribution business? And the third aspect is that always look at the excellent mix of talent that you can get on board within the organization, and invest heavily in learning and development initiatives behind these wonderful employees that you intend to recruit. And not that this is the final point, but the most important aspect also would be, once you decide on entering this business, stay the course, invest long term, and understand that the benefits may not come through immediately, but hang in there, do all the right fundamentals, work hard, persevere, and I'm sure the pot of gold is waiting for you at the end of the rainbow.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights. It has been an incredible days from morning 9 to 10 till 5 now. It was so insightful. Following your footsteps and looking at your shadow was very good. Few things I really liked about you were your communication skills are very strong. The way you talk to your employees, moreover your work buddies, is very interesting. The way you deal the problems, the issues that they face, is very jovial and also very quick. And then you're also very quick with your answers. Throughout all the hours we spent together, I tried to throw questions from all sorts of angles, and you had an answer for all of it. And moreover, you also had very good resume, which you showed me. That was very interesting. I didn't know that you were a teacher. It's very fascinating. Finally, thanks a lot for letting me job shadow you. It has been a great experience, and I hope you had something to learn from me, and I had a lot to learn from you, and I'll implement all my learnings. Thank you.
Well, Rian, thank you for spending the time with me. It was quite interesting and exciting as well. Always welcome young people and wanting to rub shoulders with people like you. I, in fact, congratulate you of taking this responsibility of coming out of your shell, of going to the school every day and coming back, coming and hitting the corporate circuits. I also congratulate Silver Oaks for giving such a wonderful opportunity to a student of yours. And I hope this opens up Rian's exposure into multiple areas compared to what he could have been confined to traditional classroom training session. I wish this sort of program can be extended to more of the students within Silver Oaks. And it was lovely spending the day with Rian, and I wish Rian all the very best in his both personal and professional pursuits.
Yeah.
All the best, Rian.